David is in his late 60s and retired recently from a busy job that involved a good deal of travel. He is still getting used to the end of his working life and feels the loss of role and purpose in life that came with his job. Major transitions in life are an important cause of loneliness. As a single gay man, it can be hard for him to find friends, and he does not have children. Research shows LGBTQIA+ people, those who live alone and who do not have children, are more likely to be lonely. Many LGBTQIA+ spaces are focused on younger people, and David does not fit in there. Having experienced harassment and discrimination in the past, this has affected how much he trusts other people. He cannot always be sure about whether they will judge him based on his sexuality. New social situations can make him feel anxious, and so it can be easier for him just to avoid them. The impact of his retirement and the stress of being from a stigmatized minority group has put David into a downward spiral of loneliness where he is withdrawing from social life because of the fear that social situations are causing him. But this withdrawal is making it harder for him to make new friends after retirement. On top of this, he has not always had good experiences of the NHS in the past when his sexuality was much more stigmatized. This makes him unwilling to use health services or to share his sexuality when accessing health services. David has had type 2 diabetes for a few years now and hasn't found it easy to manage the condition. Diabetes education courses have not appealed to him. However, he has built some trust with his diabetes nurse. At his annual care planning appointment, he had an opportunity to talk a bit more about his life than the usual quick appointment. It became apparent to the nurse that he seemed quite isolated. He was also keen to manage his diabetes better and didn't want to go on more and more drugs. They worked together to find social ways of exercising that he felt comfortable with. He did not want to do really intense exercise or sign up to a gym, but he was interested in a more gentle activity and wanted to get outside more. David has now joined a walking group for the LGBTQIA+ community. He's really enjoying meeting new people and getting out into nature, and this has begun to make David feel less socially isolated and the confidence to look to join other groups. This has initiated a newfound confidence in meeting people, and David is actively seeking further opportunities and looking forward to making the most of his retirement. Top tips. Loneliness is hard to talk about, but will often be the issue underlying many others. Ensure people do not feel judged, especially when they may have been discriminated against. Every person's loneliness is unique, so work with them to find what might help them to feel more connected. Use every opportunity as a healthcare professional during routine care and appointments to check in with people.